Can you believe it? How many times have we seen this? He blew it!
When looking at a lot of crashes that happen on the track for less experienced riders, you can often put many of them down to similar causes. In this video, we're going to talk about one of the most common and sneaky causes of crashes that you might not even realize you're doing. At track day level, a large majority of crashes happen because of a loss of traction from the rear tire, usually around corner exit. Most riders won't lose the front because they're not pushing hard enough, especially if they're on good track tires. But when riders do crash, it's usually the rear sliding out, and it's not always just too much throttle. Specific mistake I want you to understand today. Something I call throttle and lean. It's when a rider is trying to add lean angle and throttle at the same time during a corner. Both of those actions are fine, but not at the same time, because it creates the perfect storm for a loss of traction at the rear tire. Here's why. As your bike leans over, it transitions onto a smaller diameter part of the tire, which effectively lowers your gearing and raises your RPM. So even if your throttle hand stays the same, the torque at the rear wheel increases. Combine that with already reduced contact patch, and you've just stepped over your traction limit. At the same time, when you start rolling on the throttle, the bike wants to widen its line. It naturally drifts to the outside of the corner. Trying to tighten the line by pushing more lean angle while the bike is accelerating is asking too much from the rear tire. It's a conflict, and that's how crashes happen. A lot of riders go wide, realize it, and try to correct by leaning more but still stay on the throttle. That's a textbook throttle and lean crash. I made this exact mistake in one of my first few races, and it took me a long time to figure out why it happened. Now, it's something I'm extremely cautious about. Even today, you'll see riders play with fire, rolling throttle on while still setting their line. It's risky, even if they get away with it once or twice. Modern tires are so good that they mask bad habits until they don't. Now, to be fair, at low lean angles, you actually can apply throttle, even full throttle, without losing the rear. Watch MotoGP riders, they're on the gas while the bike is leaned, but the cornering forces are lower and within traction limits. As you approach high lean angles, never increase throttle and lean angle at the same time. Either lean the bike in, then roll on the gas, or finish your throttle input before leaning more. But don't stack those two together. In this Lost Era lightweight race, I was up against some seriously fast bikes. A grid full of 600s and 1000s with pros up front who should have eaten me alive. But early on, I made my move into turn 2. Got clean exits by prioritizing throttle timing and focused on line over aggression. By lap 4, I had the fastest lap of the race and brought home the win, without ever compromising traction. Whether you're racing in a highly competitive class with blisteringly fast bikes, or riding an older machine in club racing anywhere in the world, your technique will always beat your torque. Don't let throttle and lean sneak into your riding. Have you ever made that mistake? Maybe it even led to a crash? Drop a comment below, and if you learned something today, hit like and subscribe for more real-world riding breakdowns straight from the track.